We have touched down in Las Vegas.
Good morning. It's Las Vegas day today. It's 5:30 in the morning and we are creeping around trying to pack all of our things without waking Lou. I have an Uber booked for 6 a.m. to get us to the airport at 6:40 for a 9:20 flight. We are flying from LA over to Las Vegas where we're going to be starting the next phase of our holiday, a really exciting road trip. Sounds like little one is awake, so it's time for us to pack our bags, get ourselves in an Uber and head over to the airport.
This is the airport.
You guys can come up here too.
Oh my goodness.
Here comes
Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Going up in the sky. We have touched down in Las Vegas. It's always such a relief when all of the bags come through at the same time and you're not just stuck at the baggage claim waiting for one bag. But Cam's just sat here with all of our bags. Lou's little lightning stroller. We've got our 2 full-size suitcases. That's the car seat underneath Cam's legs. And we thought that this time we would open up our stroller so that we could pile our backpacks on top of that. We don't do this very often, so we're still trying to work out the best way to manage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 full pieces. Guess we'll call an Uber. I know that here they have set price taxis to certain hotels. There's like different, depending on where the group of hotels are on the strip, depends on the fee direct from the airport to that hotel. But we just have too much baggage to be able to fit in a normal taxi. I think it's time for us to get a move on. He's starting to get ready. You want to get a move on?
Get a move on.
Move on. That works really well.
Arriving from Philadelphia.
Ooh. What? New bed? Wow, what a view, buddy. Oh my goodness, you can see the roller coaster. What? We've just checked into our hotel. It's only midday and our room was already available, which I love. So he's given us a room that looks out over the New York Hotel and also the T-Mobile Arena. But we are only here for the one night because we head out on our road trip tomorrow, which is crazy. We've been planning this and thinking about a road trip for so long and it's almost here. So I'm just sitting in our big beautiful window here at our accommodation while the sun is starting to set a little bit earlier. We just went for a walk across the road. We went to Raising Cane's for lunch and then walked back over to our hotel. Lou kept telling us Juji, which he calls himself Juji go nanai in new bed. So he lasted until think like 2:30, even though he woke up before 6 o'clock this morning. I ended up having to wake him from like a 2.5-2 hour nap, I think, because we have a dinner reservation tonight at Rainforest Cafe. That was Cam's pick.
We didn't do our research for meals or anything,
Yeah.
and looking was so difficult. And obviously you're in Vegas, so there's like a lot of really nice places, and we're not that big into, especially with Lou, like when you have a little one, it's just easier to do something simple. But we wanted to do a sit down.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, and I'm like, oh, Vegas, that gimmicky feel. Lou should love everything that's in it.
It's okay, baby.
That's all right, buddy.
And then, before we went on our holiday, we decided that we would each have one night off to ourselves because, like, we're in Vegas. We want to go out and do something. But, you know, we have a little one, so we can't both go out at the same time and do something. I will be heading over to the Bellagio for the O by Cirque du Soleil. I'm not going to go out clubbing.
Em's not overly into gambling.
Yeah, I don't want to go to a casino, really.
And I will gamble a bit. So,
A bit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll do it a bit.
Or do it a bit, or like a bit of money?
What's a bit?
I don't know, you tell me.
Like 600? I'm kidding.
So the show tonight is at the Bellagio, and really conveniently there's actually a tram that runs between Park MGM, which is here, and the Bellagio. Usually I have, whenever I go out of a night time, I've always got Cam with me. So that makes it like a really safe and easy way for me to get back home after the show. Oh, another thing I wanted to note. So yesterday was the NRL match here in Vegas. There were 2 NRL games, and NRL is one of Australia's biggest sports. And Allegiant Stadium, sorry, I can see it in the distance, but I don't have my glasses on. Allegiant Stadium hosted 2 NRL games here, and it's a big, big deal in Australia. And when we first got to Vegas, it was literally 70-30 split Australians to Americans. There were more Aussies walking the streets than there were Americans. Like, everyone was walking on the left-hand side, whereas obviously in America, like, you keep right. You could just spot the Aussies. They've got their footy shorts on, their Havaiana thongs. You can spot an Aussie before they open their mouths. Like, I can literally just, like, look someone up and down and be like, you know what? I know that you're Australian. I don't know, the way we dress, the way we walk, the way we look. A lot of older people look really sun-affected. And I think that's quite a giveaway for Australians. But, yeah, so we're going to head to dinner. And then when we get back, I'm going to get ready for my little night out by myself.
This is really cute. Kind of what I wanted, like gimmicky, cute, like fun. Hopefully the food's good too.
Take a sip.
And what did Lewis get?
So Lou got the sirloin steak. It's corn, banana, and a slice of orange. This is so good.
And you got a rack of ribs?
Yeah, I got a half rack of ribs with some chips and some slaw.
And then I got the island steak and shrimp with vegetables and rice.
Open, shut.
Alrighty guys, we got us a special birthday!
Say it's your birthday.
Yeah, my friends, we're gonna sing you a special song, okay? Alrighty guys, on the count of 3, I need all of you to help me clap along, okay?
You gonna clap?
Ready?
Alright, 1, 2, 3! Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you! We did you something special, we made it just for you! You'll have super fun, start your working days! Happy, happy birthday! job. Good job.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, thank you. We got
Happy
to sing
birthday.
happy birthday to you. Oh, we got a candle.
Happy birthday!
To Lewis. Oh my gosh, I made it over to the Bellagio by myself. I hopped on the tram. We practiced a bit earlier and it was super straightforward. And I've literally been walking for like 15 minutes to get through the Bellagio. It is massive in here. I am 45 minutes early, which is what I wanted. I wanted to be super early so that I could find where I was going and then just sit down somewhere, maybe people watch. I snagged such a good deal for this show. My seat, it cost me $150, which is still expensive, but the section that I'm in is quite close to the front. Those tickets usually are about $350, but because this seat was just by itself, obviously it's harder to sell because most people will go to a show with someone else. I got super lucky to be able to get a seat in one of the front couple of rows for the price of literally like the back sections. I have spoken to so many people and asked what they recommend seeing when in Vegas, and literally everyone I've spoken to has said, oh, by Cirque du Soleil. And I was initially so turned off by the price, but when I saw that same price, but to be way up the front just because I'm going by myself, 100% sold. I just finished the Cirque du Soleil show and I'm walking back through the Bellagio to get to the tram. That was so interesting. The only thing that I could describe, it was kind of came close to that show, was like on Royal Caribbean. They have like water performances where they do a lot of acrobatics. The whole entire stage transformed so many different times into between water and like level platforms. So many of the stunts are just so high risk, like there's just moving parts and moving pieces everywhere. The roof is moving, the ceiling's moving, there's people like hanging off the ceiling doing flips. It was just insane. So glad that I was able to get to that show before we finished up in Vegas. Good morning. We have come to Denny's for breakfast this morning. It's just across the road from our hotel, which is really convenient for us. It's actually a 24-hour restaurant too, which is cool. The food here is just like a, how would you describe it? Just like, yeah, like American quick service diner breakfast. So just scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, just super simple. Once we've had brekkie, we might go for a little bit of a walk. Then we'll go back to our room, tidy it up to check out, because we are picking up our caravan a little bit later today.
Bacon.
That's right. Oh, and some water. Say thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Good boy. Syrup. We found it.
Right, I'm ready to get off. Couple of hiccups, nothing major. I do need to fill up propane and fuel. So I got to do that, then get back to Am.
Oh my gosh, Cam has just come and picked us up in our RV that we will have for the week. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it's a, I believe, 25-foot RV. This is something that I have always wanted to do. My favorite movie is called RV.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Before we embark, I think we should give this beauty a name. Suggestions?
The big turd. The big rolling turd.
In that spirit, we set forth.
And since watching that movie, I always wanted to get a van and hire it and drive around the States. So I haven't really been able to see much of the inside yet. We're just trying to get all of our things in because we're running a little bit later than we were hoping to. So we're just going to try and get the car seat installed, go into a grocery shop, and then we'll be on our way. But I am so excited.
So it's been a pretty crazy afternoon. Just got to Walmart to get some shopping, groceries, bedding, whatever we need for this week.
We just finished our shop and we managed to get under $400, which I'm quite mortified at the price, but can put it into perspective for me that it's 7 nights worth of breakfast, lunch and dinner. And honestly, we could very easily spend $100 on one meal here. So $400 for snacks, food, everything is pretty good in context. It is one full looking trolley.
And then the difference is you're starting from scratch here.
Yeah.
At home, when you do a grocery shop,
you've got butter,
all the basics.
We had to buy salt and pepper.
We had to buy oil, had to buy blankets, had
Yeah.
to buy, all these things that you just don't normally buy.
We knew it was coming. It just doesn't feel good spending that much in one hit. This is the size of our receipt. Thank you so much. Thanks. Say see ya. Lou's helping Cam with the trolley. So it's 6:10 and we've pretty much got a 2.5 hour drive to get to our first campsite. It'll be nice to kind of wake up in the destination where we want to be rather than wake up and have to drive a little bit further again.
Alright, we ended up putting all the groceries away. Oil, salt, pepper, soup, mac and cheese, bread, buns, tortillas, chips, more chips, s'mores, some cookies, M&Ms, Fruit Loops, and mini bags of chips. Some Coke for Emmy, freezer, frozen veggies, bacon, egg and cheese, croissant sandwiches, ice cream too. And then in the fridge, sliced meat, mashed potato, water, butter, yogurt, eggs, a meal for dinner, chicken breast for Lou, bacon, cheese, pulled pork, steaks, bacon wrapped chicken grillers, mince, milk, and fruit and veg, lettuce, apples, tomatoes, strawberries, mandarins, some sauce. Em's looking
I'm just
ready to go.
I just feel like we need to get going.
Okay.
And I think I'll feel better after that.
We made it into our first stop. And Em has got Lewis all ready.
Converted the dining table down into, they call this a double bed, but I would not consider it a double bed. This is similar to a sleeping bag, but not quite. It just folds over rather than zips. But I put him in his sleep sack as well, so he'll be nice and toasty. It is midnight. He's slept a couple hours on the drive, but then he woke up probably in the last hour and was sick twice. It's the changing of altitudes. It was the same when we were driving to Yosemite. It just upsets his little belly. Our bed's ready, Lou's bed's ready, and I think it's almost time for lights out.
Yes.
I'm tired.
We could literally see the mountains in the moonlight, so let's turn the lights off, get some sleep, and be up nice and early. Okay, let me turn the lights off. First night already done.